Salam, I am Dira Indasruni from Banda Aceh. I want to tell you something about my experience when I following the program of Virtual Teachers Empowerment Program from Marwadi University. First, I want to tell you about what I know about Marwadi University. When Mr. Rafi sent us the video about Marwadi University, it is a very good building, a very nice landscape, and also it's when I saw the expression of the student there, I think they are all enthusiastic for study at the university. Facility of the university is also very good, and from Mr. Rafi, Mr. Rafi, Mr. Nurali, and Mr. Dananjay, I also know that staying in India is less expensive than maybe if we spend our money here to the next education in Indonesia. And I think it is very interesting. Maybe you have son or daughter or children who want to continue to the next step of education. Why don't we think about Marwadi University? I have three growth children now, and I think I will think hard about how to send them there, maybe to reach a scholarship, or even I can pay it by myself. Maybe I will try to speak it with my family, with my children about that. When I follow the program Teachers Empowerment, there are a lot of things that I get, a new thing I get from Mr. Nurali and Mr. Dananjay Singh. They are such a very expressive mentor. With Mr. Rafi as the host, is very nice, very passionate, very I really interesting for Mr. Rafi is when he chew something when the video on, and I think he's really enjoy the meal. And when I saw he's chewing the food, I'm really excited. Okay, Mr. Rafi, I want to ask you what do you eat, but maybe next time. Okay, and Mr. Nurali here, Mr. Nurali Chamadia is very interesting also. Both the trainers, Mr. Nurali and Mr. Dananjay, I'm sorry, I have to see the notes because sometimes I forget your name. Extremely knowledgeable and engaging. They really know how to share, how to transform their knowledge for us, to make us understand it easily. Real world knowledge and practical guidance in the area of education. I really enjoy the conference, and I always learn something new. You guys were great, very great, and also entertaining. And your example, or when you're giving the example of the some example of practicing teaching is also very interesting. For Mr. Nurali and Mr. Dananjay, you guys really speak straight to the objective, clear, and allows perfect interaction. I also wanted to mention about presenters interaction. Mr. Rafi with the participants is really great. They responded to every question on the chat box very good and in a fun way also. There are also a lot of small aspects in teaching that I already forgot, but the presenters got me back to it, and I simple and engaging way. And most of all, I really interesting about you guys, and maybe I want to keep continuing. Maybe if you have another program and I know about it, I will try to follow it, and I will try to engage with it. I think you're both, and Mr. Rafi is top guy. Okay, thank you for your knowledge, for sharing us.